Hello everybody, it's Flesson19, and today I want to bring you how I defeat an army on realistic settings when I'm outnumbered 2-1. Now I will bring you more about my troop composition and recruiting after the battle, because a lot of people might not want to hear that and they just want to see the tactics. So for the people that want to know exactly how I go ahead and get my recruiting done, I will go ahead and show you that after the battle. I am in a battle with 800 versus 1700. I do have it on full 1000 battle size. However, I do have the graphics settings turned down, so there may be points in which it might get a little choppy. However, I did want to bring a full battle to you. Because you are outnumbered, they will come to you. Your first objective is to find good line of sight for your archers. You want them to have as much distance as possible so they can start firing. Once you have that, you need to place your troops. Troop placement is vital. Your horse archers always start on the right. That means his are on the left. So you need to swap those two. That is one of the first things you need to do. They like to send their cav or horse archers up this way just as a distraction. You want to have yours in position as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is find a good line of sight, which is right here. It is good. I will now place my archers. I will tell them to stand right here, and then I will immediately put them in a loose formation. F1, and then F3, F2. No, F3, F3. I'm sorry. F3, F3. My apologies. So I place them, and then I immediately put them in a loose formation. So it's F3, F3. Next, we want to immediately switch our cav and our horse archers. So horse archers over there, cavalry over here. That's done. We will come back to them. We will come back to them really soon. Now, we have this all working. What's the next thing we want to do? We want to get our infantry in a shield wall formation just behind the archers. You do not want to place them in front of the archers because it can interfere with their line of sight. So place them just behind the archers. And then F3, F2 to form a shield wall. We now have our entire army set up, ready to go. Now, the next thing you want to do is check where your horse archers are. You don't want them obstructing the archers, as I told you with the infantry. So take a quick run down here. Make sure your horse archers are in a good position. So we're going to put our horse archers right here. There, they are now not interfering with our archers. We are now set up for battle. Just like this. This is our battle. It looks kind of congested. Infantry, move! Raise your shields! And it doesn't look like they're going to come to me, which is actually very shocking. I am not sure why they are not coming to me. So, because they are not coming to me, I have to technically go to them. I can either get my horse archers to cause trouble, or what you want to do is get about 150 meters away, and then you start pulling your troops. This is about 150 meters away. So this is actually the perfect position. So once again, I will relocate my troops. This is what happens if you need to relocate. First, archers. Then infantry. Because what you got to remember is they move slower. So we want to get them going first. So I will end up speeding this up so you can see when we get to the battle, because then I will place my horse archers again there and my cavalry there. Now we are starting to fire on them. They are still not moving. However, once they start taking damage, they will move. Trust me, they will move. And as you can see, my horse archers are firing. No damage yet because we are far away. But as soon as they start taking some hits, then they are going to start coming. So if you want, you can move them up a little bit. Looks like they're getting ready to move. Now you can see the damage. The archers will just start demolishing them. And you want to wait until the last minute to send your infantry. Green upon green upon green. I send my infantry. Cavalry. Horse archers. What we want to do is one thing and one thing only. We do not want to chase them. They're going to have reinforcements coming from back there. We do not want to go back after them. So if you feel you've done your job, pull your troop back. Horse archers come back. Cavalry come back. Now I'm going to pull my infantry back. You will take losses. Don't worry about it. It will happen. You can see all their troops are way out there. You will have stragglers hanging around. There's not much you can do about it. Here they come again. I don't care about anything else but what's out there. That is what I am looking at. That is what is going to kill you. Infantry are gone. Now we send the, once again, send the horse archers. Send the cav. Do not be baited into chasing them. Stand your ground. Once again, I'm now going to pull my guys back. I want to get reorganized again. Don't worry if you got stragglers hanging around causing trouble. Don't worry about that. All right, here they come. So once again, send to infantry, cavalry, horse archers. What I do a lot of times is I stay back here and guard the archers. As you can see, there are guys here. But as I said, don't get drawn into it. Let them come to you. Okay, I'm going to reorganize again. Cavalry, back. Horse archers, back. Infantry, back. You can see we got guys sitting here. We want to get our guys back here. We need help. Protect your line. Send again. Infantry, cavalry. Protect your archers. But at all costs, don't go down. Don't die. You don't want to trust the AI. As you can see, the battle is about complete. It really is that simple. Archers in front, loose formation. Infantry just behind, shield wall, cavalry to the left, horse archers to the left, cavalry to the right. When they get close, send in your infantry, wait a couple seconds, then send in your cavalry and horse archers. When you've defeated that wave, pull them back, reorganize, regroup. Do not chase them. Do not get lulled into going after them at their spawn point. That is when you're going to suffer huge losses. You are powerful as an army. Stick together as an army. We lost 156 troops. Outnumbered 2-1. Only 156 died. And then just to show you these settings, realistic. I always play on 2/3 just because I don't think it's really enjoyable to see somebody stream or record a game when they're constantly always on the ground, which can happen a lot on realistic. So that's why I play on 2/3. However, my troops and parties are always on realistic, and I took on a battle 2-1, and I came out with 349 troops uninjured. That is exactly how I do it every time. If they come to you, the battle goes a lot easier than what I just did, because you're set up where you want to set up, and that gives your archers a chance to fire quickly. That is all there is. So I will now explain exactly what I do with other things now. However, if you are done, then you can go ahead and stop. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. It's tied to my phone, so I'll get it. If you are done, I would greatly appreciate it if you would like or subscribe to help the channel grow. Now to the people that want to know the composition and how I get my army. What a lot of you are going to realize is that I have fians. And I have a decent amount of them. Okay, you can see I have 32 Fion champions. Now, I want to explain how easy it is to actually get Fions. With the way that they have things set up, and with a great quest called Caravan Ambush, which I have highlighted on my channel. It is in my tips and guides video, where you can actually get a mission, and depending on the time of the game, their group will be between 50 and 90 bandits. Forest bandits, lower level though, probably bushwhackers. You do that, and you can get your forest bandits very quickly. Let me be clear about this. If you sim a battle, everybody knows you can take more losses. However, you will get more prisoners, and that's what you want. You want those prisoners to convert and come over to your side so you can build them up. So I always sim, because when you're in a kingdom, a lot of times you're at war and you just don't have the time to sit and go after them. However, if you do have the time, one of the greatest places you can go to get forest bandits is right here. As you can see, there is a camp there right now. This is an amazing place to go. Don't get rid of the camp. They'll keep pumping them out. So that is how I get my forest bandits. Now, second is infantry. As you can see, I have legionnaires. And right behind the legionnaires, I am building up a lot of imperial troops. Now, the reason why I do that is because I prefer legionnaires over any other type. Where do I get most of my legionnaires from? Most of the battles I win, I always take the imperial troops. For horse archers, very simple. Go to Kuzite territory. They have tier 1s, and they immediately go from tier 1 to a tier 2 cav. I should say horse archer. Immediately. That's the very first thing they go to. From a nomad to a tribal warrior, you have horse archers. Then you can go ahead and build them up from there. Or you can also start building them into heavy cav. So there's actually a choice when, if you have too many horse archers, start building up some cav. Where do most of my cav come from? Prisoners. Any tier 4 or under cav, I take them. Tier 5 and 6 you can't recruit. It just doesn't work that way. So any tier 4 or under, I go ahead and I take them. For everything else, I don't really concern myself with it. I do like to have some spearmen. They do help out with the horses, although it's not a huge deal to me. I would rather have the infantry. I want the meat shields, the Imperials, to help stop them, so my archers can do all the damage and hold them off. You want the tanks. The one thing I will say on being able to get your Fions, and also looters are great to convert into Imperials. They become Imperial infantrymen. So it's smart to actually take looters as well. Especially with how quick you can build them up with the EXP boosts that you get. It's really cool to do. Now, if you are unable to have disciplinarian and you just don't have it, a lot of people don't realize that if you have any companion that has disciplinarian, then you can put those forest bandits in his party and he will level them to peons. So all you have to do is take your ready to level forest bandits, throw them in his party, Follow him around and he'll convert them on his own. A lot of people know about castles and towns to put them in, which takes longer. This is a lot quicker. That is for the most part all you need to know on how to defeat an army 2-to-1 on realistic. As I said before, if this helped you at all, I would greatly appreciate a like or a subscribe to really help my channel grow. As always, everybody, until next time, take care and thanks for watching.